Good morning. It's Saturday. I'm breaking my own rules. I'm not. I don't really like filming on weekends because I like to spend my time with the kids, but they're busy watching a movie, so I figured, Plus, I need to get going on this. I need to get this done before the pigs are here. And if I just keep on prolonging it, you know how that works. The pigs are gonna be here and they're gonna end up spending a month back there and destroy that pig pen I built back there if I don't get this done. So I want to get it done. So I still got a bunch of logs. I had cut these logs on trees down just before the storm hit, and then the storm came and covered everything up, and I couldn't get to them. So I've got to get everything clear. I've got branches I need to get rid of, like all this stuff, thick, longer stuff. I'm harvesting those for my garden. I'm gonna use those to section my garden off, you know, make just create borders, so I know where I could walk, and it's mainly for the kids, so the kids don't walk all over my stuff. If I don't put borders up, I kind of learned that last year with my little girl. Before I put borders up, she would just kind of walk through the garden and just like step on everything. So I gotta make sure she sees where she can and she can't walk. I don't know how many plants she just kind of like trampled over last year. She didn't know it. To her, it just looks like grass on the ground, you know. So yeah, I'm hoping I could use those for that. So yeah, and then after I get most of this cleared out, I'm gonna bring my pig pen, my little water tank over there. I don't know if I've ever explained that. I'm gonna cut a door into that water container and use that as my pig pen. I got that idea also from Casey Farms, and hope you I'll see if I can link it in. Yeah, things on this side. It's one of those water containers you put in the back of a pickup truck, and so it has those cutouts for the wheel well. So it's not as big as on the inside as I was hoping, but I think it'll work fine for two little piglets for a while. So and once the pigs start getting a lot bigger, we'll upgrade to a bigger water tank, but that's probably not until, you know, 4 or 5 months down the line. So like I said in my last video, I cleared out the property line so I could run the wire. I'm gonna go through and see if I can pull some of the posts out of the ground, because these two are just, you know, they don't need to be this close together. So I'm gonna see if I could pull that out of the ground, and then add same thing down there. There's some couple of T-posts pretty close together, so if I could space those out, and then I've got a insulator that you screw into a wooden post for that to go around this tree. I might have to cut that little tree down right here. I don't know. From what it looks like, it's right in the path of that other post over there. Yeah, I've got 17 T-posts or 20 T-posts right there. I can't remember. I think it's 17. I got 17 T-posts, and I'm gonna just do a basic layout of what I'm gonna try to accomplish. I'm gonna use the T-posts for like the main corners, and then on the inside I'm gonna see if I can get those fiberglass poles for the electric wire. I think those are a lot cheaper than buying T-posts. Yeah, so let me just shut up and start getting to work. So That last one was heavy. I feel like I'm 6 inches shorter. Alright, I'm gonna get the pig shelter. It hasn't been made yet, so it's called Pigloo. That's what KC Farms calls it. I haven't made the actual shelter yet, so I'm gonna just bring it over here and figure out where I'm gonna place it. Let's go get it, huh? I think this is the flattest spot I'm gonna get to that still leaves plenty of room, and that's kind of like the middle of the whole spot, right in this spot right there. So I don't know how easy it's gonna be, but so I'm gonna cut out a hole right where that nozzle is. The door of the pig, for the pigs, right here. Probably about 6 inches off of the edge of both sides of the little cutouts, and then go to this line right here on the pig glue, and be about 2 inches up from the bottom, so it's not flat, and if it does hit water, it doesn't just run right into it, so there is some blockage for water. This is a, I think, 300-gallon tank. Yeah, 300 gallons. 300-gallon tank. I think KC Farms one, I think he uses like 1,000-gallon tank, and that's probably the best size to do this with, but I think for right now this will probably do just fine for the pigs until they get, you know, much bigger. Then I'm gonna have to upgrade, or I'm just gonna have to build a pig shelter. I do have the lid for that, so if you're wondering, don't worry about it. I've got the lid. I just took it off when I was rolling it over here because I was hoping the water would come out of there. So yeah, and so I think that's flat enough. It might be a little questionable once on the other side. So yeah, since I'm gonna be blocking this off, since I'm gonna be sectioning this off into five spots, with the T-post, I'm gonna try to form a pentagon. And that gives me 5 points, and from each corner post that's the section that I'm gonna block off and see and then just from there work from there. And so once I make the pentagon and cut the hole out for the pig glue, every time I switch the pigs to another paddock, I think I'm gonna be able to just spin this thing around as they're going, so I don't have to keep on, you know, I don't have to cut holes on all sides. So I don't know how easy that's gonna be, especially with straw inside. I don't know, I doubt it's gonna be that difficult. If anything, I'll just once I cut the hole, I'll climb in there and drill in some handles, and I can just kind of waterproof it and use that to spin it around, or just that cap part. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to just grab it and spin it around. So let me get that started so I could kind of show you what I'm talking about. So I got to work out exactly how far apart to keep the posts to make the proper size pentagon. And so if the door, just imagine if you will, if the door was right here, and I will run another T-post straight back from here to over there. I'm not too sure exactly how far I'm going to run this one back, and then to my property line, and then have the fence come up, and then from the property line back to this post, and this area will be the very first paddock. And the same thing goes on from here. I'll put another one close to the road over there and close off the property line with electric wire. Paddock 2, and from that one to my driveway somewhere, and then run wire paddock 3. This one up to wherever it's close to my driveway, paddock 4, and the same thing. And then this will be paddock number 5. This will be the smallest paddock, since my driveway kind of follows that rocky area. But I think for 2 pigs, I think it's gonna be fine, especially if I run it as far back that way as possible. Hopefully you get the idea from there. I'll start stretching out. I'll just start putting in other T-posts, so you'll get the idea even better. Terrible about leaving my tools out. This is why I don't have knife stuff. So I made sure I had a clear path, and I'm going to use some of the trees with the screw and insulators to hold the wire. Like I said, I'm very limited T-posts. Obviously the T-posts aren't set exactly where they should be set. I got to figure out how to make the perfect pentagon so each sides are exactly the same. And then once I figure out where the posts are going to be to make, to get the size right, and then I'll cut out the door according to the spacing of the post. I got the general idea. I'll figure out off camera probably. Oh, sorry about it. I'll figure out off camera probably how everything's gonna actually work out, where the wire and exactly what shape each paddock's gonna be. I'll move some T-post around, and once I've got everything figured out and I buy the fiberglass insulator holders, I'll fill in where I need to and get back to you. Okay, well, this is Growing Little Country. My name is Sang. I'll see you on the next one.